Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for Stranger Things. This one's going to be doing another news video. We're going to be going over the massive news that's been spreading about Stranger Things. If you're a Stranger Things fan, honestly, or you at least know of the show, you probably already know what's going on. You probably already know the information, but I wanted to go over it and talk about it because obviously I know some people wanted to get my thoughts on this and kind of get my opinions on this situation, so definitely wanted to go over this. However, also, if you live under a rock, I suppose, maybe you don't know about this, because honestly, it's been everywhere. It's like the top story of anything right now. So, I usually don't cover real-life related stuff on the channel, because the point of the channel is to escape reality. I always make that very clear. A lot of people always say, they're like, we'd like to come to your channel, Dan, to just talk about entertainment, and, usually leave it at that. But this one is kind of in regards to the show, and I know people are going to ask me my thoughts about this if I don't cover it, so that's kind of why I'm here talking about this, even though I don't think that it's going to make a difference in the show. I don't think it will. But still going to talk about it either way. Apparently, Millie Bobby Brown, the actress that plays 11, has accused David Harbour, the actor that plays Hopper, her father figure in the show, legal father now in the show too, that apparently she has accused him of work harassment and bullying. So, damn. Okay, so
you don't fool with the mask on that old lone ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim.
Apparently this has actually been secretly going on for a while. Apparently before they started filming season 5 of Stranger Things, she apparently needed to have him watched or something in case he did it again or something. Some crap like that. I don't know all the finer details, but...
And won't shut the fuck up ever!
I've heard some insane things that have come out about this, and, I will say, this is one of those situations where I'm gonna have to kind of separate the art from the artist, if you know what I'm saying, because I enjoy Eleven and Hopper's dynamic in the show, and I don't want that ruined, you know what I mean, just from some real-life BS. I want to make sure that I focus on the characters, you know what I mean, and that's what I'm gonna still do regardless of anything going on, you know what I mean, because the characters is a totally separate thing from the actors in real life. Is it difficult to look back at their scenes now a little bit? Maybe, but honestly, without knowing the finer details, you can never know 100% for sure. You know what I mean? Maybe Millie has misread some stuff that he's done. You never know. Or maybe he really did do all these things, you know what I mean? And if he really did do all these things, then okay, shame on him, you know what I mean? But either way, it's not going to change my perception of either of these actors, because that is between the both of them. Unless I get some concrete evidence of specific things that he has done to her, you know what I mean, in a bullying manner, then okay, you know what I mean, then okay, that's a different situation, but I haven't heard specifics yet, so I am not somebody to jump to conclusions. That's one thing y'all probably know about me. I don't jump to conclusions. I like to see things out. My thing is with this is, yes, it's unfortunate to hear. Yes, I definitely hope that if this is true, that David does apologize publicly, you know what I mean, that would definitely help his image, for sure, because unfortunately, whether you agree or disagree or whether it's true or false, his image is definitely tainted by this, because that's not something you want just out there like that. So I do hope he makes a public apology for the sake of his career and the sake of just his image, genuinely. And also just because if it is true, it's the right thing to do. You know what I mean? Hell, maybe he doesn't even know, I mean, I get the idea he probably does, but at the same time, you can never be 100% for sure. So, it's crazy. It's an insane situation. I don't know what to say about it aside from just... again, I'm going to try to watch the show for what it is. This is not going to affect the characters for me. I'm going to enjoy Eleven and Hopper separately as just what their characters are. Of course, you got to do that. You know what I mean? They worked hard on this season, regardless of the behind-the-scenes issues that may or may not have occurred. But yeah, that's kind of where I stand on it, you know what I mean? It is sad, though. It definitely is unfortunate to see this, stuff go down. It's definitely not something I'm happy to see. But at the same time, I mean, it is what it is, y'all. I mean, stuff like this happens, and I hope that they can get it resolved. I hope that there is a peaceful resolution to this, because I do hope that these actors can find a way to, coexist. But I mean, at the same time, the show filming wise is done, so maybe they won't have to. I don't know. But we'll have to see, y'all. We'll have to see. As of right now, all I'm saying is, yeah, it's unfortunate. It really is. And I hope that a public apology from David is definitely made, if it is true, of course, because, people say things, but without proof, you never know. So even though I'm not saying that Millie is not, being truthful, I believe she's a very honest person, and I'm sure she is. You never know at the same time. You know what I mean? You never know what's going to come around that other door and be like, oh, here's evidence showing that nothing happened. You know what I mean? You never know. But I do think that something has happened here, whether it's a misunderstanding or something, and that definitely should be resolved behind closed doors with a statement from David afterwards wrapping the whole thing up. That's what I would say should happen. But at the same time, you never know 100%. So anyway, that's my thoughts on it. Definitely let me know what your thoughts are on this. I want to definitely hear what your guys' opinions are on this situation, because it's a rough thing, man. The movie business and the TV show business, man, it's real sometimes, and stuff like this really makes you think, like, damn, like, people, you got to be careful on how you speak to people. Unfortunately, these days, it's something tells me that there may not have even been bad intent, and you never know. There could have just been joking manners, and then that was misunderstood, and, something went wrong, you know what I mean? So you never know. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, guys, and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe. Once you don't miss any of the videos, make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos very soon. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.
You're cool with the mask on that old Lone Ranger. You don't mess around with Jim.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.